sunny and hot, but it's an exciting day to be out here talking about grid alternatives. Right now, I'm here on 59th Street. We're in the middle of South Los Angeles, and I'm with a team that's installing solar on this rooftop for the Cruz family. The team that's installing solar on the Cruz family's rooftop is made up of trainees from the West Valley Occupational Center. This is their first project out with grid alternatives. So these individuals are interested in learning how the process of putting in solar panels, installing modules, turning the system on. They want to know how all this works, and we're really excited to have them out here today. What they're going to be doing is giving these 6 panels to the Cruz family that live in this home, and the individuals who live in this home live in the middle of an environmentally disadvantaged community. So we can see around ourselves, and we understand in certain other ways that there's impact from environmental degradation here in South Los Angeles. Impact from the freeway, impact from industry, impact from low air quality. But what they're getting here is clean, renewable energy from the sun. It's an inexhaustible energy source. It'll save them quite a bit of money, up to 90% on their electric bills. We're here in South Los Angeles on 59th Street. We arrived here yesterday to begin our installation for the cruises. That meant going onto this rooftop and doing the racking, where we'll be laying down these 6 solar panels. The racking is in place now, and Darian is leading the trainees as these panels are coming on. Each of them has screws right now that they're putting into the racks, and soon we have a crew downstairs on the main that's going to be working on electrical. We can complete this process by the end of today, and we're looking at getting done shortly after lunch, which is going to be great for us because it's warm and sunny here. We're in the middle of summer right now, beginning of September, but the Cruz family is really going to benefit from this system. It's going to allow them to run fans and air conditioning units and not have the huge expenses that people sometimes rack up during these hot summer California months. At the same time, this community is going to benefit as a whole because the more energy we get from renewable sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric, the less reliant we as a society are on dirty fuels. Coal and other exhaustible resources that we take out of the earth pollute. Solar power has the potential to open up new avenues for a lot of communities in disadvantaged areas, not only because of the power source, but because people who we're bringing along with us are going to be building the solar workforce of tomorrow. We especially focus on people who we think might be left out of the solar revolution and the transition to renewable energy, but we make sure that this is going to be a renewable power movement that includes everybody. That's why it's so exciting to be here serving the cruises. That's why we think that what we do is very worthwhile and unique, and that's why this one project that we're doing on this hot sunny day has just a far-ranging impact for people in South Los Angeles. It's really exciting to be doing it here.
Hi, my name is Darren Nguyen. I'm with Grid Alternatives to Fellowship Solar Corp, American Corp. How I started Get Started Solar was a reentry program with Homeboy Industry. They financed my schooling for East LA Skills Center, and I was trained with solar grids since 2016. Our 3 mission at Grid Alternatives is the people, which we provide solar panels for people in the community, which provide a lower income cost for their monthly service on their energy bills as well. And the people, we're providing a service where the solar technology has gone so much that we're polluting all the air with the CO2. The solar is going to bring down our energy, renewable energy costs. And the employment is when we train these guys out here from these different schools to train them to get better qualifying jobs for them to get a better living for their families as well. I've been with Grid since December of 2016. I've been training with HISIS and as well as my construction manager, and they train me very well, and I'm able to pass on my training back to the rest of the guys here, which is training for the Mid-Valley School Center. I'm glad to be with Grid Alternatives. I'm always grateful for them for training to me this, and I know I have a better skills when I get out there to provide for my family, as well as to bring down CO2 and renewable energy to a higher resources to the local communities. Thank you.
I like the fact that we have an alternative source of energy. We can, the knowledge, the opportunities that Grid Alternatives is giving us could be very useful. It's going to be very useful for us in the long run. You know, reduce our carbon footprint. You know, we only have one Earth. We got to keep it to ourselves, you know.
I like Grid Alternatives because as an environmentalist and a humanist, Grid Alternatives is a nonprofit offering solar to people of low income. I think it's just a really cool opportunity to be a part of that clean energy movement. It's definitely worth it.
I think it's a great opportunity to learn about solar energy and get the hours on the roof and make the Earth a better place?
I found out about grid alternatives through my school, West Valley Occupational Center. Our teacher got in contact with grid alternatives, and they've given us our first few installations going towards our NAPSET. So that was a perfect way in right there.
Same. Our teacher, Mr. Hernandez, he keeps in contact with them. He provides a lot of opportunities for us. Grid Alternatives is one of them, and they're helping us a lot get the proper experience that we need. But yeah, Mr. Hernandez, he's a very great teacher, teaching us what we need to know, giving us the proper tools and the proper opportunities. Grid Alternatives being one of them, and I see myself in our path to make the world a better place. If given the opportunity, yes, I see how Grid Alternatives is making a big difference to low-income families and for the environment that we only have one Earth. Like I said, we gotta take care of it.
I like Grid Alternatives' mission statement and the way that they're set up, so I could definitely see myself working with them for a long time.
Yes, I could see myself staying with Grid Alternatives. It's a great opportunity. They provide the hands-on experience and get the hours in to learn everything. So, yeah.
Por medio de una vecina, por medio de ella. Un día de repente estaba yo paseando por ahí con mi mascota y de repente que me sale la vecina: oiga vecino, ¿no le interesa lo que le voy a platicar a usted? A ver, dígame vecina, ¿de qué se trata? El programa de GRID, que es una organización no lucrativa, nos está ofreciendo este programa para ciertas áreas como la de nosotros, y queremos mejorar. ¿Qué piensa usted? ¿Lo acepta usted? Y yo le dije, con todo gusto vecina, pero ojalá que califiquemos, le dije, porque yo sé que hay ciertas. Pues yo voy a hablar a la asistenta. Me hizo varias preguntas acerca de cuándo fue construida esta casa, que si hemos movido algo, todo. Entonces dice, ok, perfecto, dice, pues me parece que usted es uno de los candidatos, dice, parece que usted va a calificar, dice.
You know, as part of the Grid Alternatives team, I just want to acknowledge that Mr. Cruz and his family are providing us with a very meaningful opportunity. We're very excited to be giving this family solar, but it's also true that they're giving us something, which is an opportunity to build the next generation of solar employees. Los Angeles is an exciting place for us to be doing solar. The area where we work has enormous potential, great diversity in its communities, but we need to make sure that industries like solar are reaching everyone. That means we need to make sure that people who live in these communities are getting access to clean, renewable energy that they can afford. And we need to make sure that job training gets to people too, so that they can have meaningful employment that improves their community and their lives. Everything that's happening today, thanks to Mr. Cruz and his family, is really leading to these better outcomes for Los Angeles as a whole. We go.
Mr. Benny, thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. Wonderful job. Thank you.
Harold, are we good?